What up, it's your boy Wiz Khalifa, and you are checking out the Hip Hop Chronicle UK. Shout out to UK Taylor Gang. Smoke something, Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah.
Now, rolling up, what was the first song that was recorded for the album?
On My Level.
On My Level?
Yeah, that was the first song I recorded for the album. I did that in Miami with Jim Johnson.
Yeah.
And then we just started going from there.
And what was the last one you did?
The last song I did for the album, I think it was, I don't know. I think it was Get Your Shit.
Oh, Get Your Shit.
Yeah,
I love that song.
The last song I did for that. No. It was Wake Up.
Wake Up was the last song you did. I suppose it's a good way to end.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good way to wake up. What was like looking at the actual song itself? What was the significance of When I'm Gone? Because from my perspective, I'm listening to an album from a young guy.
Yeah.
And the first thing I hear is about, yo, when you're gone, you have no shit.
Yeah.
You have nothing. I'm like, yo, that's a strong statement from a guy like, because like I think as people can be very cynical and very fickle, and they'll just think Wiz Khalifa, weed, high, da da da. They won't expect a song like When I'm Gone to start the album.
Yeah.
I thought it was a strong message to start with.
Yeah, totally.
I think that's quite brave.
Totally.
But what's the significance of that? Why did you choose to do that?
The song is just like it's really like an enjoy the moment type of thing, where a lot of people might criticize you for spending $5,000 on a belt, or you know what I'm saying, spending this much on weed, or partying and spending this much on champagne. When really it's just all about enjoying it and being able to talk about that shit later. Like, I work hard, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I say in the song, is like, I work and I enjoy the shit. And when I'm gone, I'm not personally gonna have it. So I have to have enjoyed it and to leave it for the people around me to enjoy.
Yeah. But I thought it was a very interesting way to start. Another song I want to talk about is Fly Solo, the significance of Fly Solo.
Yeah, that's a very significant song because it's all about just being an individual and knowing, you know, that you can make yourself happy. And that's pretty much what it's all about, you know. And that's why I tried to make it so simple too, you know. It's a real simple song, but it's at the same time it carries a big message.
Your engineers, Edan?
Yeah, Edan and Jern. They
did good work because the clarity of the album, like the production's nice.
Yeah.
I love the production, but the clarity is pretty good too. They know me, they know how to bring my voice out. And you know, just my process and how I record and how we put this shit together, you know what I'm saying? It takes skill. Yeah. And it takes, you know, you gotta know who you're working with. Yeah, definitely.
Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly. Don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I can be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stunt. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up.
I want to get technical about something else now, weed.
Yeah.
Now, what sativas and indicas do you like?
Favorite sativa is Sour Diesel.
Okay.
Yeah. Favorite indica is OG Kush.
Why the first? Why the sativa?
Well, that's just the strongest one out of them.
Okay.
You know, it's got the strongest smell and it's got the strongest smoke.
Right.
They're said to be opposite for how it works for me. They say sativas are up and it's more of a, you know, you can work out.
Yeah.
And that an indica is like a body high as a downer. But for me, OG Kush keeps me up, and fucking Sour Diesel puts me straight down. So I smoke Kush all day. Like the strongest Kush that you can find, that's what I'm smoking.
Why would you do that? It's too strong.
It's too strong.
I'm high right now.
Good.
I'm high right now from secondhand smoke from Wiz Khalifa. I'm high right now.
Man, I hope you get higher. Smoke is faster, so, you know. But like, in all reality, it's just what works for me. You gotta find your niche, because certain people, they can smoke a little bit of weed, some people smoke a lot of weed. It's all about your own ritual and how it works for you. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when I interviewed Cypress Hill, and we had like a holding area where we were doing the interview, but they came out of the dressing room. Their dressing room was set up at 25 yards, But they opened that door and I was sitting in the holding room. Yo, that weed came all the way in.
Yeah.
They were high, but I got high just from interviewing them because just from the dressing room. When they were over here.
Yeah,
they made me high. Like, I
haven't even been able to smoke with them yet. Like, I haven't got a chance to yet.
You need to do that.
I definitely
You need to speak to Uncle Snoop.
I smoke with Snoop all the time.
Yeah, you need to speak to him and say, yo, get Be Real on the phone.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Because Snoop's another one. How's the high school project going?
It's going great. We're shooting a movie.
Yeah.
We're getting high as hell on set.
Yeah.
Snoop is proving himself to be the top smoker. Because this is why. I'm going to tell you why. I only smoke joints.
Right.
I don't smoke blunts.
Okay.
Snoop smokes blunts, but he'll stop on his blunt. He'll have his blunt in his hand and hit my joint, and then pass it back to me.
No.
Yeah. I won't do that. I won't smoke his blunt. It's not because it's him. It's not.
Yeah.
He just knows I don't fuck with the blunts. You know what I'm saying? He's like, Wiz only do the zags, but he will have a blunt in his hand and smoke a joint in his hand. I'll have two joints, but I can't do both. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Wow. So the soundtrack's done, right? But it's your first acting experience, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So how's that been? Because that must be, it's like, you're an artist, music artist, now you're acting, so that must be totally different.
Yeah, it's really different. It's tough for me. It's not tough to do it. It's just tough because I feel like I suck. So everybody's telling me like I'm doing a good job. They're like, "Oh, you're a natural."
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I suck.
Now you're a natural. You're natural. Like you need charisma. You know.
They're saying it, and hopefully it comes out good. I'm feeling good while we're doing it, but I definitely feel like I suck too. So it's like the Snoop's. He's helping me through it. He's making me feel real confident. He's telling me about all the awards I'm gonna get. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you know, it's fun, man. It's great. It's mad.
How far are you in for the shooting of that project?
Well, we shooting for 3 weeks and we did the first week and a half.
Nice.
So we're halfway done.
Halfway done. Brilliant. I did some research and I was speaking to a few people and they told me you're a Big Daddy Kane fan.
Absolutely.
Set it off, ain't no half stepping. Like you a Big Daddy Kane fan?
Huge Kane fan.
What? How? When? Why?
Well, my dad listened to a lot of that stuff growing up. You know what I'm saying? I was born in '87, so I was like 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? Like in the early '90s, but it came from the '80s to the early '90s.
Yeah.
So he was listening to all of that. You know what I'm saying? Through that time. And, you know, just for me, that's what I thought was cool because it was my dad. I thought he was the shit. So, you know, and then as I got older, I listened to Kane's flow and what he was saying and how he was spitting that shit. He was totally different from anybody back then.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like his patterns and his wordplay and just his swag, like how he was smooth and like he brought that kind of smoothness to the rap game where everybody was like tough and hard, like where rapping was about beating niggas up. He was like, yo, I'm a cool nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was dope to me. I look up to that.
There was a story that he used to have canes hanging down from his ceiling. Cause he's just that smooth. He used to have the crown.
He was smooth, man. He was that guy.
But he was also hard too. Like
he was tough, but he didn't bring that out. Like he had dancers. Like you know what I'm saying? It was him and his homies. They was.
Oh, you got the little move there too. So, I see.
Yeah, but like don't sleep. Like Kane would beat the shit out of you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he would. Now I was interested to hear that because Kane's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, Wiz.
I love his swag.
Yeah, his swag's dope. I love his flow. I think he was so ahead of his time. Like he was so ahead of his time, just like crazy. So Kendrick Lamar did a little impression of you.
Yeah.
Like what the like? It was alright actually. It was not a bad impression.
It was almost there.
It was I thought. When I posted that this morning, I was like, yo, he almost got it. He got the laughing and.
It's hard to get me though. Can't get me.
Why? Why is it hard?
Because my flow's all over the place. I might rap like this on this one and rap like that on that one. If you laugh and you talk about weed, then people think you're talking about me. You know what I'm saying? So you good. But Kendrick, he could rap. He's a really good artist.
Yeah, that was his own bars. I was like, yo.
Exactly. No, he's hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, as a nigga who could hear music, and you know what I'm saying, I would expect him to be able to do that.
I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't know how, like, a lot of people don't take impressions the wrong way. I thought it was pretty cool. Like, it was tight. You know,
and then it was also really tight because I do the same thing. Like I'll be listening to beats in the studio, and if somebody send me something that sound like Jim Jones, I'll start rapping like Jim Jones over the beat. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm not gonna ask you because Jim Jones has got a distinctive style. Like when he talks,
you could get that Jones cracking. I could do Jeezy.
You can do
Project Pat. I could do all them niggas, yo.
You can do Jim.
Yeah.
Can we get a little Jim?
Nah, see, I'm gonna have to save that.
Oh, you're gonna have to save.
Do a whole video.
You're gonna do a whole. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yo.
But at least people get to look forward to it.
Yeah, but shout out to fucking Kendrick, man.
That was dope.
That was great.
That was great. So we gotta give a big shout out to Pittsburgh. You guys got some great artists coming out of there right now.
Yeah, Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Chevy Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some good guys. Shout out to Pittsburgh, man, of course. And shout out to UK Taylor Gang, man.
Yeah, UK
sure.
Taylor. Can I be part of the UK Taylor Gang?
Absolutely. You are. I like your swag, man.
Yo, really?
Yeah.
Yo, seriously, he said that.
You too, bro. You got the fucking...
I get it from him, innit? Like, like,
yo, you guys are...
I'm just a blogger, right? I'm a weak ass blogger.
You're
like,
not a weak blogger. We run the world, man. I'm a blogger too.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wait, what blog do you run?
I built my career off the internet.
Yeah, I know you did. I know. That's beautiful. But no, I had to come swag out for Wiz. I had to come, you know, correct.
You're in the game.
Yes.